Hi everyone, welcome to the DailyM. This DailyM is about the why. So how many of you when you were kids, right, you remember, or if you have kids, they're age 2 and 3 and they're like, well why? Well why? But why should we do this? Or why did you say that? And then as you get older, you notice that if you just follow through on a process, whatever situation you're in, eventually the why is going to happen. But let's go back again. Knowing the why when you're setting goals is so important. So if you're a business owner or you're someone that's is setting goals, and by the way, I think all of us need to have goals, make sure that you know the why of what you're doing. Why are you choosing that as a goal? And it can't be, for instance, oh, I want a new car, and then you feel satisfied for a little while on getting this car, as opposed to maybe you've decided you want a timeshare somewhere because it's a place that you can bring your kids, and maybe in generations to come they can have that place, and it's a way to hold on tradition. That's more of the why. So the why is so key. And I say that to you because your Bikram Yoga practice has got why wrapped up in it. Why would you do 26 postures and 2 breathing exercises? Why is it that it's 90 minutes? Knowing that will help you stick to it. 90 minutes, 26 postures. Your first one, pranayama, deep breathing, got to work the respiratory system. You warm up that, and then you move right into half moon where you work the spine in all 4 directions. You work that, you go right into the muscular body. You work that, you go right into the joint system, and then we're warmed up. You work all that, and then you're ready to develop more of the mind and working the cardiovascular system. Standing head to knee, standing bow, and standing balancing stick. And then after that, you're tractioning your spine again. And after that, we really get aggressive and work the cardiovascular system, and as well as a spinal twist with our triangle pose. And then after that, we're so open that now's the time that we're going to compress the throat and work, right, the body's endocrine system, metabolism. And then after that, we're going to open the hips a little bit more. And then after that, we're going to lay down in Savasana and relax everything. It's like your body has already worked so vigorously that now is the time that it can finally relax. And again, remember, your yoga is a healing modality. So now, right, you go from being active to inactive. You have your yang and then your yin, and it makes you very whole. And then we move right into wind removing, which helps sets up the digestive system so that you can turn around and lay on your stomach for your spinal strengthening series, of which there are 4. So now you're ready to dissect the spine in 3 different ways. And then after that, you're working the body's autoimmune system, still doing a back bend with fixed firm. And then after that, you're tractioning your spine, getting yourself ready for your final 4, which is your big back bend, camel, which is your big forward bend, which is rabbit. And then you're doing your compression again, head to knee, with stretching, traction in your spine, and you end with a spinal twist. It's all there by design. It's a brilliant sequence. And by the way, the why also includes, this is a quote from Paramahansa Yogananda, you do 1 hour of Hatha Yoga a day, which is what we're doing basically without the Savasanas, then you're adding 14 years to your life. Think about what you're doing in that room. You're investing in your overall health to invest in your entire life. So as you are working your body and improve so much, right, that you start to live more joyously. And then here, let's take the why a little bit further. As the body improves, so does the mind. You know, I tell my friends that I think our yoga class is like Google, where there's so much information, right, that the yoga class can act as a way to sort information. So think about it. If you have a headache, maybe you Google and say, okay, how do I get rid of these symptoms? You know, what is a good way to treat my headache? Well, the same thing when you're going into your yoga class. You're using your body as a medium to help train your mind. You know, our human nature is to have a monkey mind. We're always swinging from one topic to the next. But think about when you leave your Bikram Yoga practice, right? You feel calmer. You feel as if all the information, thoughts that you have been sorted properly. So now you can coordinate your thoughts and traction your thoughts so much better. And you start to use the ones that you need. right? Things that are less important go away in the decision that you're making, and the things that you need, your perspectives that you need to have, they pop up. So your mind becomes like Google. It's been sorted, right? And then the information is right there at your fingertips when you need it, as you need it. So you leave, right, everyone, the why, with your body working the way it's intended to. Remember, having means nothing unless you know how to use it. If you don't use your body, it will atrophy. Same with your mind. Using your mind, everybody. Having means nothing unless you know how to use it. So you've got to find ways to use your mind, and your Bikram Yoga practice helps you to do that. So all this going on in your practice, knowing why. 26 and 2, knowing why. 90 minutes, knowing why, so that you can live quality of life. Thanks. Hope this helped.